Here's a topic that might be a bit controversial. Kids on cruises. Of course, if the kids are your own, they are wonderful children who couldn't be better behaved. But sorry, just about everyone else takes a different approach. Kids on cruises? Most passengers' first thought is, what's the best way to avoid the little buggers? And why do we want to avoid them? Consider this. You've paid good money to enjoy a quiet, relaxing vacation. And what do you get? You find yourself surrounded by screaming kids. They run yelling up and down the corridors in public areas. You won't be able to have a civilized conversation for the noise. They pee in the pool. They rub their sticky fingers over all the food in the buffet, and it's even worse when they finally do eat something, because you will see things that you cannot unsee. They push their way past you to get on and off the lifts. How many little old ladies have been skittled by kids running into them? Eventually, they start to look like this. All told, there has to be a way to book a cruise that doesn't have too many of the ankle biters running around. Luckily, there are a few ways. If not having kids around is an absolute deal breaker, there are cruise lines that do not take them. The best known lines are Viking and Virgin. They both take only over 18s. Unfortunately, neither has as much market penetration as the bigger lines, so cruises with them may be hard to find. The second, and to my mind the most important approach, is simple. Don't book in school holidays. Look up the school holidays for the state or territory of the embarkation port, and only book your cruises during school terms. That will do 90% of the job. Suggestion 3. Avoid cruises that call themselves family-friendly. Have a look at the facilities on the ship you are considering. Does it have a lot of kid-oriented features like rock climbing walls, water slides, dodgem cars? That will attract the kids. Make those facilities a red flag. And lastly, consider a more upmarket cruise line. It's the cheaper resort-style lines that the families cluster on. If you can pay a bit more, you're less likely to encounter children on board. And finally, here's a suggestion not for the passengers, but for the cruise lines. If any of the larger cruise lines are listening, why not try the experiment of designating a few of your cruises every season as 18 plus only? You might just get a better response than you imagine.